Yeah. So, and then it was on the 9th of March 2020 that I
Yay.
proposed. Yeah, that was the date I
Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, we love you and we don't take you for granted. Thank you so much for coming back. God bless you. My name is Edna Umbel.
And I am Umbel Marlon. Remember, I'm Dr. Catalyst. And
as you can tell, yes, we're a couple. Glory be to God.
Hallelujah.
Quick down to business. So we are going to be gisting about this last part of this video. I think it's the last part.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, of how he proposed to hear things. So I think maybe because he's the one that proposed, let him start first. And me, I'm going to say my own after he has spoken. So maybe I go on from when you bought everything. Say it.
When I bought one.
How are you going to propose to a ring,
Okay.
guys?
All right. Okay. So I think the way it happened, we normally meet each other when it's time to go for missionary work, right? And so after we go for missionary work, there's always that 1 month of high energy flow and everybody's chatty, and then after that everybody sinks right deep into academics and everybody gets super busy about life. And yeah, but I think this time we had done our missionary trip in December, and it was start of the year. January had passed, February, and then it was March 2020. And I think it was in the month of March, right?
Cannot tell.
Okay, it was in the month of March.
Tell your story. Don't add inside.
Okay, it was in the month of March, and yeah, that was when we were having our start of year fast in our church, and so I said I wanted to come over to her city. It was in completely another region from where we live in our country, or where I was schooling in my country. And so I moved from there. No, I had completed my education at that time, and so I was working for my university. And when I got to the city where she resides with her family and stuff like that, I was like, okay, no, there was one night. So while we were discussing, okay, there was one night where it was a very exciting moment for me, guys. So we really got chatty at that point. It was like 1 month after mission and the vibe was still flowing. Second month after mission, the vibe was still flowing. This was the third month after mission, and so we got chatting a lot, and getting to know each other, getting to understand our purpose in life, and getting to understand what your interests are, what your desires are. So we really got to know a lot about each other at that point. And we were basically understanding each other's goals for life. What do you want to achieve in the future? What really gets you excited about life? Where do you see yourself in the next 5-10 years from now? And that was basically the discussion. And also your journey with God. How are you growing in your understanding of God? How are you growing in your engagement of the things of God? And so we really got chatting. It was very educative because there were things she knew that she was really helping me get to understand, and there were some very many things too that I knew that I was also helping her understand, very obviously. And there was this one night, all her sisters were going out I think they were going to eat fish, right? They were going to eat fish. It was someone's birthday. I think it was someone's birthday in that month, and she was still discussing while her sisters were ready to go, so she didn't follow them because we were discussing. And my way of being polite and gentlemanly was that, okay, I'm going to come over to your city and I'm going to give you a special treat. So what you missed with them, don't let it weigh you down. I'm going to give it to you as an individual. And yeah, that was it. So yeah, I'm sure it was good for her, but for me it was like that I was coming over to shoot my shot. I wasn't just coming over to give her a treat. I was coming to shoot my shot. And basically that. So maybe she tells her own part of the story to that point before we talk about how I moved over to her city to give her that treat.
Okay, so guys, so for some time I'd noticed from the text how he was texting me, and all of that. I know somebody's about texting you.
I was over texting you and boring you, right?
Like
no, I was boring you, right?
was texting, always texting
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
that kind of thing. He was always texting. Then, when we went for, they had a program, they had an entrepreneurship program
Yeah.
in our city, Douala, at that time.
Yeah.
So we attended. So we were serving at the program, and
Yeah.
it was just amazing. So I think from that time, some kind of look, some kind of you get a lot of those kind of things that you get, that you get. So and that's it. So I noticed a lot and all of that. So that day he said that true they wanted to go out. So I'm not really this kind of person that likes going out at night. And so I don't like, literally I don't like going out. I can give excuses for not wanting to go out, like flimsy excuses sometimes. So they wanted to go out to celebrate someone's birthday. We always did that too. And that particular day I didn't want to go out. I just wanted to be at home. And maybe probably because he has still started getting into my head, and so we're chatting like after. It's okay, leave it like that. Bam bam, it's finished. Just like small
I was
things.
getting in, brothers.
So yes, and he promised that he was going to come and he was going to take me out. So
Yeah.
I was just obsessed at that point. I was just having some kind of burger cravings, and so I was like, well, I wanted burger. So I was like, oh, when he comes to Douala, he's going to get me burger, like stuff. So and that was it. And then before the time that he was going to come and propose, like somebody, I think there was an uncle. Shout out to Uncle yourself. I don't know. So there's an uncle that he was staying with in Boya.
Yeah.
And I think he was gisting about me to him. When we came, we visited Boya one time.
Okay, so technically,
no,
maybe
you didn't allow me to say my thing. So as a group, one time we visited Boya, and we were at their place. So I lived at his junior sister's place. So because they couldn't stay at their, they were men. So then, but I had our sessions there. We wanted to pray, we wanted to ball, we wanted to go out, a lot of those kind of good stuff. So we prayed at their place, we ate at their place, and literally did everything. So at night we came back to his sister's place. That's where we slept. So there I was just noticing some kind of things that he was doing. I was just like, okay, maybe something's up. So that's when I even got to know that uncle of his. So that after like a lot of fast forwarding and a lot of things, I think it was during that period when he was planning to come, when he said he was going to come to Douala and he was going to treat me because I didn't go out the other day. So when he came, yes, he came and we went out, and so that was it. That was it. No, that was different, babe. Like you came. I think there was one point you came where we went out to Spa together.
Yeah.
No, Santa Lucia.
It was Spa.
It was Santa Lucia. First of all, I remember what I wore that Sunday. It was Santa Lucia.
Yes, that was the day after the entrepreneurship program, after the vision camp in Douala.
I'm missing it too. Yeah, so after now he came.
That was the 11th of January 2020. So we went
I don't
to.
keep this.
Yeah, so on the 11th of January, we actually had the Vision Camp in Douala, which was actually the first event that our organization was hosting ever, the Vision Camp. We had it in Douala and it was fun, it was great, but we had very limited attendance.
Let me continue.
Okay.
So, guys, and so I just wanted to say that the uncle that he had been gisting to about me give me a heads up. Like I was very angry at that point. No one wants to know something but they don't want to know. Like I wanted to hear it fresh from him. Like I wanted to be surprised. I wanted all that feeling and all of those things, but he removed that experience from me. He took it away. So he already told me that he was just so I knew that when he was I knew that he was going to propose, to be honest, because of the way things was going. So I cannot come and pretend yet. But like I wanted him to say, I wanted to hear, like I wanted to have that fresh reaction. So the uncle now came and told me that, do you know that this person likes you? I was like, no, I don't know. Yes, I didn't know.
It's right.
So I said, really? Then he was like, yes, so please, don't break his heart. That is going to. I said, I don't know. I don't know what. I was just telling him I don't know. I didn't tell him, like I didn't give him a kind of yes, I will not, or no, or those kind of things. I just said something in between, like not wanting to say my mind, like not wanting to let him know that I'm saying a yes or a no, that kind of thing. So yes, he already said the reason why did he say it? I was like, anyways, he had just passed.
It was great actually. So after the 11th of January 2020, which was when we had our first entrepreneurship event, we decided to spend that night in Douala so that we could fellowship with the brethren in Douala. It was just a way to spend more time with them because really we're feeling the vibe. Whenever we came together like that, it meant a lot to every one of us. And we're there. It was a big team of people. We camped there and we slept there for that day. And on Sunday, it was a nice time in church. So after church, we took everybody out for a treat. So we took them to Santa Lucia and we said to everybody, pick something. It was a large family, guys. I wish we have pictures of those.
I just lost those pictures.
Okay, so we actually took everybody out to Santa Lucia in Douala. It was a beautiful experience. Everybody had something to eat, and yeah, it was great. And after that, we returned to our place of work, and in February, we then invited them to come over to our place of work, and it was a whole weekend. We spent time to pray, we spent time to know each other, bonding. We went into the university campus and we did some really good songs at the university square. It was beautiful, it was amazing, and fun for us. I think during that point we had an invite. I had an invite to present at Mountain Hotel, so we went up there for the presentation. We went together, so it was fun. And after that sporting presentation, we came back. We passed by the bakery again. Everybody had something great, and the fun about it was she always, this kind of special. She always has these cravings for what others don't crave, or every other person could be looking one direction, she's thinking of another thing, like completely another thing.
It was basically because they didn't know what they wanted. They were not craving anything, so
Exactly.
they just came and there was an opportunity for them to get something.
Exactly.
And so everyone
So
was
when she was going,
So
she
I
was
already
going
had
with
my
something in
mind.
her mind,
Yes,
like
what I
seriously,
wanted.
she didn't joke with that. And so it was fun at that point. We got that. And
So when I got what I wanted to get, everybody got it. Everybody rejoiced.
yeah, I think that was the case. So everybody got the same thing she selected, and yeah. So and then it was on the 9th of March 2020 that I
Yay.
proposed. Yeah, that was the date I proposed, and I had to come over to her city where she resides with her family, and I took her out. We just together. It was just both of us, and that was the only time when we were cutting where we went out just both of us. And it was in the day, very much in the day, bright in the afternoon. Yeah.
Carrefour Carrefour, c'est Carrefour Marché.
Yeah, Carrefour Marché at Bonamusadi.
C'est Marché Carrefour Marché. Carrefour Marché.
Yeah, Carrefour Marché. At Bonamusadi, it was nice. It was quiet, and the place was beautiful, like really nice. And they had some chicken and stuff, so we had something to eat.
Yes. So
we had something to
yes.
eat.
So when we got there, now we made our order. I was like, I knew that I could not finish.
She hardly finishes a plate of food.
Yes, so I was like,
that's why I love her. Like I love with her all the way. So
I eat now very much. So I was like, no, let's just take one. Like let's just make one order. There's no need because eventually we wasted food. I didn't finish what I had. He too did not finish. So we just wasted food that day. So I was like,
I decided not to finish. I decided not to finish because she didn't finish. I didn't want it to look like I'm the glutton here, stuff like that. Yeah, she hardly finishes a plate of food.
Out.
Yeah, she hardly finishes.
So you had your appetite, but you did not want to eat.
Yeah, because it would look like I'm being the glutton here. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, that was it. And I mean, like we ended up wasting food because I was like, no, let's just take one in this time. I said no, I could not finish because
at that point, Sha, you not like you have a lot of money, but at that point you want to let your finances do some impression and stuff like that.
So so how did you propose?
Yeah, so can I even remember? Okay, I was like I've been thinking about how this next phase of my life was going to look like, stuff like that, and I've been really thinking about it, and I was thinking you could be that person that I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Maybe do you know you just have my life?
I don't know it's just of my life.
I'm not sure you just
Okay, but I use something like you could be that person, stuff like that.
But the rest of my life was not there.
Yeah.
Maybe know who I will do the rest of my life.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I think basically that was it. So it was basically like I've been thinking, I've been reflecting, and
Yeah, so
I got to understand that your purpose and mine are the same, and those are
okay,
the key
yes,
things
so
that I
those
really
are the
check
words that
about
you
if I want to, if I would have to settle
yes.
with somebody. The fact that you love God, and the fact that
You did
you
not say I love
the fact that you love God.
you. Yes, I'm
Yes.
saying Christian.
The fact that you love God, and the fact that your purpose aligns with mine. Yeah, so, and you're a beautiful lady. I think I would really want to be with you
I
for
wish
the
I was
rest
saying
of
this
my
because
life.
it just also was terrible. Anyways, I was
Okay, yeah, so I think that's the way, that's that, it was something around that. Yeah.
yes, as you get, because me, I don't really
Yeah,
remember
and
vividly.
I think that was on the 9th of March 2020. Then it was on the 30th of March 2020 that you gave me a respond. That was like 21 days after.
Yes,
It was
and then
around
that
5 a.m. in the
and
morning.
then that uncle kept on, Mama. After that, he
Okay.
kept, and please don't say no. I was like, I will give
Okay.
you a reply. They did as not very
Yeah.
wished. I'll give you a reply, but please, if you have a reply earlier, just give the reply. Don't be stressing somebody
Yeah.
up.
So
But I mean, at that point, if you want to pray about it, pray about it. Don't
yeah,
also put
and be
yourself
direct,
under
be direct.
yes,
about
and don't put yourself under some kind of pressure. And
Yeah.
if you have your answer before, then
Sure.
just give your
Sure.
answer. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like I had to pray. I had to speak with some people. I know that you say that relationship is you and that person, but
Exactly.
there's a lot that comes to play.
Mhm.
So I had to talk with my mom and my mentor, and yes, I had to pray.
Yeah.
Basically, the first
Sure.
person talked to God about it, that kind
Sure.
of. So that's why I gave that time. So even before that time, I already had a reply, but because I already had another thing, I already had plans that we already had discussed that it was going to be this time.
Yeah.
So I just said, no need, let's just be patient. Just teaching some patience, and let's go through that.
Okay, you want to teach me something?
Yeah.
To teach me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was great. Seriously, I enjoyed it. It was a long wait for me, 21 days. It was really
He
long.
was only giving,
That
he
was
was only
both, that was
doing, how do they call it? He was only doing countdown.
Yeah, I was doing countdown. Yeah, true. I was doing countdown. And she gave the reply at about 5 a.m. in the morning. Why did you give the reply at 5 a.m.? You couldn't sleep that day. Love was doing you right. You could not wait. You could not just wait. It was like 5 a.m. in the morning that she gave the reply. It really meant a lot. I think that thing made my day. That day, I had a lot of positive energy at work and stuff like that. It really went a long way. I just want to say I love you, babe. Thanks, babe. So it really went a long way, and I enjoyed it. It really meant a lot.
It was not food,
Yeah. So yeah, I
So that
think
is
that's
it, guys.
basically the way the proposals came in, and
That's proposals without ring.
yeah, and I didn't
Proposal
get
with
her a
was,
ring.
proposal with ring was at midnight. At midnight in front of the whole family.
Yeah, so I gave her
Jesus,
the ring,
he
the
did not kneel
proposal
down.
with
He
ring
stood up.
in front of the entire family. That was at the
Stood
airport
up.
when
He
I was about traveling
sweating.
out
That's
of
how
the
sweat was
country.
coming and he held his
It's
back.
a lie, I was not
You were
sweating.
sweating, baby, you were sweating until they were like, come and go, come and go. I think he
Yeah.
went for check-in. So you went for check-in. I think
So I went in, completed my check-in, and when everything was okay, and yeah, I came back out to wish the family bye-bye. I was leaving the country at that time for studies, and that was when I gave her the ring at the airport.
he was standing.
I was standing like, come on, almost. I
I
was kneel down in front of my father. My father was like, you want to fall my hand?
I'm sure it was because I was not standing. He was sweating.
Yeah,
That's
and
why he was
there
in the
was
haze.
no
He was in. Then I was.
She was shy.
I was very shy. I was very
I
awkward. I didn't
understand.
expect that. That's the one that
sure,
surprised me.
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
I didn't expect it was full.
She hardly expected.
No, dude.
That was the goal. That was the goal.
I
So
didn't expect. They was
yeah.
in front of the whole family. Everybody,
Exactly.
grannies. Oh my
exactly.
God.
I think our grandparents were there,
Oh
our
my
parents,
God.
and then our siblings.
Yes.
Everybody was present. Our uncles and aunties were there,
Jesus
so
Christ.
the family
I'll say
was
my
well
father.
represented. And
See,
yeah, that was when
after that I just removed the ring and put it in my bag.
so I gave her the
I
ring,
went
and then
like
she removed it and kept it.
I stayed for a while with it. I removed it.
Okay.
Well, you will know why in the subsequent video, but I'm
Yeah.
not planning to do another video, but you know why and all
Yeah.
that. So, guys, if you have any questions, just put them write them in the comments, and let us know what you want to say. Let us know what you think.
Exactly.
And if you have other suggestions for videos that you'd like us to do, please do not hesitate to put that in the comments. And yes, I'm sure we're going to positively reply to those.
Thank you so much for always being there. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share all our videos, and truly we have you at heart. We are the Umbrellas, and we engage you to keep exceeding expectations. Bye bye.
Thank you guys for watching. Please let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like the videos, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell notification to get notified when we drop a new video. Bye.